Lost time is never found again. This phrase resounds like a powerful reminder of the value of time, that priceless asset which once passed can never be recovered. Every moment of life carries with it the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to change one's destiny. So when we waste time on things that do not bring true value, we are also missing out on precious opportunities to get closer to our dreams. The message in this saying does not merely stop at warning about loss, but also encourages us to live purposefully. It urges us to cherish every second, because time is the only thing that cannot be bought or reproduced. When we clearly realize that every passing minute contributes to shaping our lives, we will be motivated to organize and prioritize the important things, thereby moving towards sustainable development. In today's hectic life, when the pressures of work, family responsibilities, and the temptations from the surrounding environment are constantly lurking, managing time becomes a major challenge. However, if we do not proactively adjust and make the most of every moment, those precious seconds will simply be like grains of sand slipping through our fingers, leaving us with regret over time wasted in vain. Self-discipline and conscientiousness in using time not only help us complete our tasks well, but also open up many new opportunities for learning and creativity. Imagine that each day of your life is a precious page in a book. Each chapter, each story is recorded from your own decisions and actions. If you choose to live consciously, weighing and prioritizing what is truly valuable, then gradually you will see your life become rich and full of meaning. Conversely, if you let time pass aimlessly, those moments will never return, and you will forever cling to unnamed regrets. The profound message that this saying carries is a call to always be vigilant against waste. Not only wasting time, but also wasting the opportunity to become a better version of yourself. It reminds us that every second is an opportunity to change, to get closer to our goals, and to turn dreams into reality. By cherishing time, we are also learning how to live fully, turning ordinary moments into the building blocks of future success and happiness. Thus, the message from the above saying is not only a wake-up call, but also a source of inspiration for each person to set their own goals, build plans, and act decisively in their own way. Let every passing minute become meaningful, because time, once lost, will never be found again. Look before, or you'll find yourself behind. This phrase is like a quiet yet powerful reminder, opening up a new perspective on the importance of preparation and awareness before every step. When we invest time in observing and planning for the future, we will not be caught off guard by sudden changes in life. On the contrary, we will always have the advantage to cope with any situation. Remember that thorough preparation in advance not only helps us avoid unnecessary mistakes, but also opens up many opportunities that we might never have thought of. Like a compass that guides the way in a storm, this message encourages each person to proactively seek information, to anticipate, and to organize everything in an orderly manner. When we take a moment to look ahead, we will soon recognize the warning signs of impending difficulties, thereby being able to adjust our strategies accordingly. No one can deny that in any field, whether it is business, study, or personal life, looking ahead helps us always stay in the lead, avoiding being left behind in the race against time. Every proactive step is like a brick that builds a solid foundation, helping us move forward instead of falling into a state of hesitation and helplessness. Just as an explorer needs to study a map before setting out, we too need to proactively gather information and set specific plans. Preparation does not only stop at daily planning, but also involves developing skills and honing strategic thinking in order to face the challenges of the future. When we take the time to reflect, assess risks, and consider various possibilities, we are building for ourselves a shield that protects us, preventing unexpected traps that could cause us to lose our advantage in life. In the modern context, when everything changes too quickly and competition becomes increasingly fierce, not looking ahead is precisely the reason why we are easily left behind. Do not let yourself be swept into the vortex of old habits, because those who only live in the present without preparing for the future will never know what condition they will fall into. when a crisis occurs. Proactivity and look before is not only a life strategy, but also the key that helps us unlock our potential, opening the door to new and breakthrough opportunities. With this deep thought, the conveyed message is like a gentle yet determined warning. Take the time to reflect, to measure each of your steps. Never underestimate the value of preparation, for it is what helps us avoid costly mistakes and maintain our position in any circumstance. A successful life strategy always begins with asking oneself, have I prepared enough for the challenges ahead? Have I proactively sought solutions instead of merely waiting for luck? Let that thought spread, like a source of motivation that helps each individual dare to look further ahead, dare to plan, and dare to act. Thanks to that, we not only protect ourselves from unforeseen risks, but also create an unexpected competitive advantage, helping us always stay ahead in the race against time. Proactivity in perceiving and preparing will turn every step you take into a solid one, opening the door to a promising future and brilliant successes. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. It is like a subtle painting, reflecting the image of ourselves through every crack on the windows of our lives, reminding us that before criticizing or belittling others, we should pause and look within, recognizing our inherent flaws. Within each of us exist imperfect hidden corners, delicate cracks, which, if not repaired, will dim the beauty of our very souls. Therefore, instead of flinging stones at others, take the time to cultivate self-awareness, to acknowledge your own shortcomings as a way to practice humility and compassion. In doing so, we will realize that every criticism that echoes from the outside is merely the reverberation of what has not been healed within. Imagine that every time we raise our hand to criticize, we are creating distances, invisible boundaries between ourselves and our fellow human beings. Rather than building bridges, that action only hardens the heart, hindering the harmonious exchange of human affection. A soul that knows how to self-reflect always opens the door to receiving forgiveness and sharing, allowing every relationship to be nurtured by understanding and empathy. Those cracks, if recognized and repaired, will transform into signs of maturity and emotional sensitivity, helping us live more fully in every moment of our lives. When self-respect and humility are nurtured, we not only cease baseless accusations, but also learn to listen and share our own untold stories. This creates a warm atmosphere of communication, where everyone can feel the value of sincerity. Instead of hastily judging, we should offer constructive advice, together cultivating trust and cohesion within the community. The truth is, within every person there are dark areas that need to be illuminated by the light of self-awareness. And only by knowing how to look at ourselves can we fully empathize with and forgive others. This world becomes more beautiful when every heart values the simple things, when every word carries the power of love and understanding. Let our own windows be cleaned by sincere self-criticism, so that when we look out, we not only see the shortcomings of others, but also feel the beauty of overcoming and improvement. Thus, every action of ours is not only a personal mark, but also contributes to building a compassionate society, where everyone can move forward together without being hindered by the invisible cracks of self-satisfaction. Through that reminder, we come to deeply understand that wisdom does not only come from accumulating knowledge, but also from the ability to recognize one's own limits, thereby opening oneself to receive guidance and constructive feedback. Let every instance of being criticized become an opportunity to learn and become better. When we know how to face our own imperfect windows, we will see that forgiving and sharing are indeed the remedy for the wounds of the heart, the key that opens the door to the maturation of the soul. Finally, that reminder is not only a caution about the care one must take with words, but also a love letter, conveying the belief in the power of compassion and empathy. Remember that every time we give love and understanding, we are contributing to brightening our own windows, turning them into wide open doors, welcoming a world full of hope and affection. Better slip with foot than tongue. In words, sometimes a physical mishap, such as slipping, is even more to be cherished than letting words slip out thoughtlessly. causing unforeseen consequences. The message contained within that saying is a reminder for each person to always be mindful, to guard one's words as a precious asset, because words can cause deeper hurt than the minor accidents that occur in everyday life. Imagine a moment when you say something that you later regret, something that could worsen a relationship or create unnecessary misunderstandings. The wounds left by words are often hard to heal, far different from physical wounds that time can mend. Therefore, that advice invites us to value our language, to avoid hasty, thoughtless words, because they can become the source of countless troubles, hurting both the listener and the speaker. In life, there are times when a physical misstep is merely an accidental stumble, an unintentional slip that does not bring serious consequences. But words not carefully chosen can spark prolonged disputes, erode trust and respect among people. When you know how to hold your tongue, you give an invaluable gift to yourself and to those around you. The gift of respect, of emotional safety, and of a healthy communication environment where everyone can feel the sincerity and understanding. From this, the implicit message within the saying invites each person to cultivate the ability to listen and reflect before speaking, so that your words always bring positive value without causing regrets later. Controlling your words not only helps you avoid unwanted consequences, but also helps you build a strong personal image as someone trusted and respected by others. When you keep your words pure, it is as if you are equipping yourself with a suit of spiritual armor, protecting yourself from the errors that careless words might cause. That reminder also opens up a perspective on the difference between actions and words. While an accidental action such as a slip is merely an unintentional mishap, words, when not controlled, can become sharp weapons, changing a person's life in unforeseen ways. Therefore, cherish your language as a tool for building rather than destroying. That is a lesson in wisdom, in the ability to master one's emotions and words, helping each person live a complete, conscious, and responsible life both for themselves and for those around them. In the modern world, where conversations can spread and affect thousands, even millions of people in an instant, protecting your words becomes ever more imperative. Let every word you speak become a source of inspiration, a message of love and sincerity, rather than words that strike others' hearts like uncontrolled stones. The dexterity in language is not only a manifestation of intelligence, but also evidence of emotional maturity and profound compassion. Through this, we come to deeply understand that to build a harmonious society, each individual must constantly remind themselves that before offering criticism or judgment, they should reflect on themselves, so that the windows of the inner self remain bright, transparent, and capable of reflecting the beauty of truth, tolerance, and human affection. This is indeed the key to opening a path of life full of love, where every word brings hope and encouragement, instead of pain and division. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. This advice is like a gentle yet profound invitation, opening the door to a life full of vitality, success, and wisdom. When the sun has not yet appeared, those souls who dare to wake early are already ready to receive the morning light, as if every first moment of the new day is a promise carrying faith and the desire to conquer the world. It is not merely a habit regarding sleep, but rather the key that helps a person master time, nurture energy, and unlock the hidden potential within each individual. Every moment of the early morning, when the fresh and peaceful air fills every nook and cranny, is the ideal time to listen to the call of the soul. It is the time when thoughts become clear and creative ideas sprout like wildflowers in a nursery. Imagine that each early morning is like a blank sheet of paper, waiting for you to inscribe your dreams, plans, and decisive steps upon it. Those who embrace the light of those first moments not only achieve better health through deep sleep and bodily relaxation, but also accumulate precious experiences to create a source of inspiration for all the actions throughout the day. In addition to the health benefits, rising early also brings a golden opportunity for a person to conquer success in work and life. They do not hesitate in planning and organizing their tasks meticulously, thereby gradually realizing their own dreams and aspirations. Each precious minute of the morning, utilized effectively like valuable seeds that, when carefully sown, will soon sprout into brilliant achievements. This proactive approach helps them not only achieve material prosperity, but also build a solid foundation for intellectual wealth, making them wiser with every life experience. It is precisely in the harmony between health, wealth, and wisdom that this saying stands as a sagacious philosophy of life, encouraging everyone to dare to embrace the challenges of the new day with strong faith and an unyielding fighting spirit. The discipline cultivated through going to bed early and rising early not only helps each person control time, but also hones perseverance, self-discipline, and the determination to rise. These are the core qualities that help us overcome all difficulties, turning every failure into a lesson and every hardship into a stepping stone to progress further on the path to success. Let every new day begin with an inspiring action. As you open your eyes to welcome the light of dawn and allow yourself to live fully with new opportunities, in that moment, you will feel a positive change spreading from within, helping you to be not only physically healthy, but also mentally strong, ready to face challenges and push the limits of yourself. That is the secret to building a fulfilling life, where every moment is lived completely, and every morning upon waking carries happiness, serenity, and profound wisdom. This teaching is like an ode to new beginnings, a driving force that urges each person to live proactively, not letting time pass by wastefully, but transforming it into a launching pad for dreams and ambitions. Let the purity of the early morning spread, so that every step you take carries the strength of confidence, determination, and a soul that always cherishes every precious moment. For it is from those small habits that you will gradually build a life full of meaning, a journey of conquest, not only in material wealth, but also in spirit, guiding you to the heights of health, wealth, and wisdom. In life, every moment carries invaluable worth, like a piece contributing to the overall mosaic of humanity. The message we must remember is, never let time pass by meaninglessly, because once it is lost, it can never be regained. This requires us to live purposefully, cherishing every second, thereby turning each passing day into a solid stepping stone for dreams and aspirations. When we dare to invest in foresight and prepare for the future, we will never be surprised by sudden difficulties or failures. Actively organizing our work, thoughts, and planning for what might happen is the key that helps us maintain our position, ensuring we are not left behind in the race against time. At the same time, this opens the door to creativity and new opportunities, helping us continuously develop and improve ourselves. Conversely, hastily criticizing or judging others when we ourselves are not yet perfect can create invisible gaps, harm relationships, and diminish our own value. The ability to self-reflect and amend our shortcomings not only helps us mature, but also creates a harmonious living environment where compassion, respect, and forgiveness are cherished. Sincerity and self-criticism will guide us toward a positive life, where every action of ours becomes a driving force spreading inspiration to those around us. A healthy lifestyle, starting with arranging one's sleep and waking up early, is an expression of discipline and self-management. It is not only a way to care for the body, but also the foundation for nurturing intelligence and the capacity for creative thinking. When each day begins with alertness and energy, we will have the strength to face every challenge, turning them into stepping stones that propel us forward. That self-discipline is indeed the key that opens the door to success, helping us make the most of the opportunities life offers. Finally, ask yourself every day, have I done enough to become a better version of myself? Let every piece of advice, every lesson, become a flame of inspiration that illuminates our path and that of those around us. Live fully with genuine values, turning every moment into an opportunity to learn, improve, and spread love. For only when each of us cherishes time, engages in self-reflection, and is willing to change, can this world truly become beautiful and full of hope.